Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Monday, August 23, 2021, and giving you the best parlay picks on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Our parlay picks for tonight will be Texas Rangers vs Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox, money line. Motivation is not generally an acceptable handicapping factor for most of the MLB season, but it certainly comes into play down the stretch. There is about as big of a gap as you will find in this game, as Boston is teetering on the edge of the playoff picture. The Boston Red Sox have been one of the best offensive teams in the majors, as they are 4th in MLB with a .767 ops. They have been hitting well throughout the month of August, as they are averaging 4.94 runs per game with the 4th highest .815 ops. The offense knows how to hit for extra bases at Fenway Park, as their 141 doubles at home is the most in all of the majors. Third baseman Rafael Devers has been a beast at the plate, as he is posting a .906 ops with 29 home runs and 89 RBI this season. If Boston can continue to hit well, they can bounce back into a potential playoff spot. Texas has dealt its superstar slugger and is trying to build towards the future. Eovaldi's main problem has been serving up homers, but Texas does not have the power to take advantage of that. Nathan Eovaldi has been a solid pitcher this season according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 96th percentile in walk percentage, 75th percentile in hard hit percentage, 74th percentile in ZERA, and 70th percentile in barrel percentage. His 6.4 barrel percentage is the lowest for him since 2015. Eovaldi has a 5-pitch arsenal: fastball, curveball, cutter, slider, splitter, and his curveball has been his best pitch, as it has a .198 batting average and a .284 slugging percentage. He has pitched against the Rangers once this season, as he won that start by going 6 innings and allowed a run on 4 hits with a hit by pitch, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Boston's third-ranked defense will score enough to get the job done and cover the spread on Sunday. Colorado Rockies vs Chicago Cubs. Colorado Rockies, money line. The Rockies are playing their best baseball of the season right now. They have won 5 out of their last 6 games, including a 3-game sweep over the Padres. They feasted on the Cubs pitching earlier this month, accumulating 21 runs in the 3 meetings. Colorado's offense has improved as the year has gone along, bringing its season numbers to an average of 4.54 runs per game with a 0.731 team ops. As usual, the Colorado pitching staff is in the bottom 10 with a 4.68 ERA, although park-adjusted stats indicate its rotation has been good. Antonio Senzatella will take the mound to open the series, looking to follow up a strong outing last time out against the San Diego Padres, when he tossed 7 innings of 2-run ball, allowing 6 hits and 1 walk, while striking out 2. The 26-year-old has been solid considering his home park, going 2-9 with a 4.58 ERA in 20 starts. C.J. Cron is the leader of the Colorado offense with a 0.900 ops, 21 homers and 70 RBI. Furthermore, Rockies starter Antonio Senzatella will keep the Cubs' offense at bay. The right-hander has allowed 3 or fewer runs in 6 out of his last 7 outings. Kyle Hendricks has tallied a poor 5.17 ERA at Wrigley Field this season. Ace Kyle Hendricks will be on the bump for the series opener, looking up to follow a strong effort against the Cincinnati Reds on Tuesday, as he allowed 1 run on 3 hits and 3 walks, while striking out 3. The 31-year-old has slowed down a bit recently following a dominant stretch, grinding his overall numbers to a 14-5 record and 4.04 ERA in 25 outings. Patrick Wisdom has been a pleasant surprise for the Chicago offense with an 0.859 ops, 20 homers and 40 RBI in just 76 games. It's been a disaster string of games for the Cubs, as they have now lost 15 out of their last 17 games overall. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Kansas City Royals vs Houston Astros. Houston Astros, money line. The Royals surprised many by taking 3 of 4 games last weekend, and Houston won't take them as lightly starting on Monday as they did last weekend. From a pitching perspective, Lynch probably outpitched himself last weekend, and it'll be asking a lot to see him have that type of performance again on Monday, especially if Bregman returns to the lineup. To wrap this mega parlay up and hopefully bring us home, we've got Houston. The Astros are coming off a 6-3 loss to the Mariners, but I'm not too concerned. Right before that they'd won their previous 2 games by a combined score of 27-4, so I think it's safe to say that the offense is just fine. They're tied with Toronto for the highest ops in the league, so they're exactly the kind of team you want to back on an alt-run line like this. Sure, the Royals just swept the Cubs, but that's not saying much these days. Kansas City will start Daniel Lynch, a rookie with a 5.12 ERA and 1.50 WHIP. Asking him to make the 9th start of his career on the road against this lethal Houston offense is a recipe for disaster. The Astros have what might be baseball's best defense, and with nearly every starting position player hitting over .300, this might be their best little stretch of the season. Add in Greinke taking the mound and sporting an 11-3 record and a nice start last weekend against the Royals, and he'll be expected to have a strong performance on Monday. Combining his likelihood to keep the Kansas City offense at bay with Houston's ability to light up the scoreboard, and Houston won't have trouble taking the opener at home on Monday. Houston extended its lead in the American League West to 3 1/2 games over the Oakland Athletics, following a 15-1 rout of the Seattle Mariners on Saturday, coupled with a loss by the A's. Houston has won 3 straight, and over that short stretch, has outscored its opponents by a combined 33-7. Houston will play without position player Kyle Tucker, while Chas McCormick and Alex Bregman are questionable. The Astros have 6 pitchers on their injury list. Even though the Astros could be without 2 of their best hitters in Bregman and Tuckett, there is still plenty left in the tank for them to put up runs. Houston ranks first in runs per game, batting average, and hits per game, while ranking 8th in home runs per game. Houston has 4 different players leading the 5 major offensive categories, showing the depth they have, likely their top advantage on a nightly basis. Over the last week, 9 regulars are hitting over .300, with Carlos Correa being the starter leading the way, with a .360 average. Yordan Alvarez has 2 home runs in his last 6 games, and the combination of veterans with youngsters has provided a fresh look to Houston. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.